Let me wait for it to go live. I can hear myself.
Okay, how loud are you compared to me?
Yeah, balance is good.
Balance is good? Let's fucking
Yeah.
go. This is Undertale. It's real good. PS4 version came out the same day Sonic Mania came out.
Who's ready to cry?
Me. Is it still streaming? Because the
Yeah,
Elgato
it's
stuff
streaming.
is not doing the preview.
It's going. So, Novel, what are we doing today?
We're playing all of Undertale. Specifically the pacifist route, because who plays the genocide route? Or the bad times route, or whatever you want to call it.
So we're going to do pacifist and true pacifist.
Yes.
I've been talking a lot about fascism today.
Also, this is a fresh, clean save file. I literally just downloaded this maybe half an hour ago.
Yep.
Because I bought the physical collector's edition, and that still hasn't properly released.
So we will be playing this game, and talking about it, and trying not to spoil it.
Let's just double check. Because, border. Yes, this is what I want. This was a thing they didn't show off until a couple of previews. Because Undertale, the base game,
Oh, wow.
is very tiny. You can do simple border, sepia border, or dynamic, and dynamic is what I'm going with, because there's some really cool stuff there.
I really like that.
If I remember correctly, the borders were all done by Temmie, too. Yeah, Final Biscuit. It's only PS4 and Vita, and it literally just came out.
Yesterday?
The port, like, 2 days ago? The port job was done by 8.4, and they also localized it for Japan. Because it turns out that this game is really popular in Japan.
Yoko Taro played it for 50 hours. 40 of those hours he was drunk.
So, I know a couple of things you can do with this. Hopefully they kept it for this version. Let's go with Sans. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope, not allowed.
Well, how about... I'm not going to show all of these, but I'm going to show some of the funny ones. Let's go with Jerry. That's a good name.
Damn it, Jerry. Jerry.
Jerry. There's ones of these for almost every character. So, Faye, name the following human.
What does it say for Temmie?
I actually don't know. I'm assuming there's one for Temmie. Let's find out. It says exactly what you would think it would say.
Of course it does. Name the fallen human. The fallen human is... Frog.
Frog?
Frog. Or Frog, or whatever misspelling of frog you prefer, but it has to be a misspelled version of frog.
Yes, we are Frog. And then
Frog.
we start exactly where that beginning left off, in a field of flowers. The music in this game is super good. You can buy the soundtrack. Go do it. Give Toby Fox your money. So here's the game teaching us our basic controls.
Hi, May.
Hi, May.
You're using mobile internet to watch this stream.
Friendliness pellets.
Yeah. You want to be friends, right?
I don't know about this flower. See? I don't know if we should maybe trust this flower. So the game will call you out if you know things ahead of time that you shouldn't know.
Yep. The game called you out on a lot of stuff.
Meet Toriel.
The game calls out... aka Goat Mom.
But yeah, this game, it knows. Just whatever you do, it knows.
Like, in the Bad Times route, it specifically calls out people watching a Let's Play instead of doing it themselves because they can't bring themselves to do it.
So I don't know what the achievements are for this game. I say as one pops up.
Oh, what did you get?
An achievement for getting to the ruins, I guess.
Hooray!
Oops, I should go back and read that sign.
So, you can start on the Bad Times route immediately by just ignoring everything that Toriel says and just walking through the ruins. Just sidestepping all of the puzzles.
Who dis?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello!
We're on the Frog Nugget chat. Or channel.
I noticed. I may have been watching. Though, is there a side stream?
There is no
there
side
is
stream
not.
because it's a pain to
Okay.
set up.
It was a pain in the ass just to set this up because Elgato was not playing nice with Discord.
Oh god, Elgatos are really, really bitchy. But yeah, no, this game it knows a lot. And also the Chivos for this game are very, very basic.
Which fits, I'm glad, because, like, PlayStation almost requires you to have achievements, and this is not a game where achievements make sense thematically. So
No.
having them be jokes kind of, fits.
Because the Chivos are owning a certain number of items, basically getting to certain areas, and donating to something. And that's it.
Yep.
Can we solve the puzzle?
No, it's too hard.
Alright, here's our first real fight. So, I'm going to be doing the pacifist route. So this button right here, I am almost never going to touch it. Instead,
Frog!
I'm going to compliment this frog.
Hell yeah!
And then Toriel comes in and gives the side eye.
I love how completely independently of each other everybody who plays this game calls Toriel Goat Mom.
'Cause she is.
Literally everybody. Like, it's not just the fact that everybody recognizes her as a mom character, which, you know, is true, it's the fact that everybody recognizes her as a goat. She could be a sheep.
Nah. She a goat.
Actually, she's a monster shaped like a goat, but...
She's a goat.
And so Toriel has abandoned us, so we can get to the end of this room on our own.
Can you do it?
I don't know. It is a very scary room.
But yeah, no, Undertale's my favorite concept album.
Undertale is definitely in my top 5 games of all time. And I think it's just because what it represents as a metatextual narrative on games, without being up its own ass about being a metatextual narrative on games.
Yeah, Undertale is a video game that knows it's a video game.
So Toriel's gonna hook us up with a cell phone.
Hell yeah.
We can stand around and wait. But I'm not going to.
The
Brooke
real
is a
question
curious
is,
child.
are you gonna call Goat Mom?
And we have disappointed Goat Mom.
I mean, there comes a time in every parent's life where their child disappoints them.
Yeah, but you keep on.
Like when my child disappointed me by getting herself killed in the mines constantly.
So here's where the game actually explains the mercy concept, which is important to the pacifist run. Also, every single save point has a different text for what you're doing when you hit it.
Also, you should totally take more candy.
I'm not gonna take more candy. I'm a good child.
Take more candy. Also, notice that between the frog's legs are actually the face.
Yep.
Yep.
All the monsters are a lot less scary than they look. I mean, they don't even look scary, they're all adorable. Except for Jerry. And you'll call him Jeff. I mean, Jeff is also a good name for his concept.
I think I need to console?
Yes. So this is social anxiety as a monster.
This is a very important question. What do we prefer, cinnamon or butterscotch?
Butterscotch, of course.
Butterscotch.
Bscotch.
Why would it not be? Whoever says cinnamon is a filthy heathen.
I'm pretty sure I picked Bscotch the first time I played this game, too. Oh, I can just Mercy Whimsun immediately. That's right. That's how you get the yellow border, isn't it? I'm going to keep complimenting this frog.
It's a good frog. Yeah, kindred spirits.
Pet the fruit.
I cannot pet the frog.
Novel was legitimately talking about getting a pet frog last night.
I'm gonna say it now, it actually doesn't matter what you pick there. Whoops. I almost
Yeah.
had that bit memorized, and then I didn't.
Oh, almost. But remember to fuck up on the puzzle later so you can get a tutu.
Yes. Also, the thing about the pacifist run that makes it the hardest run is you do not gain HP ever on the pacifist run.
Nope.
I mean, it's actually not the hardest run.
Yeah, Bad Times is...
I do not consider
Extremely
Bad Times
difficult.
to be the harder run. It's only harder in the sense that it is, like, challenging.
Video game difficult.
Yeah. I feel
Well,
like...
this is the harder run up to the point, is more what I mean.
Yeah. I feel, but, like, the pacifism run is the harder run in general because you have to go against your normal RPG instincts.
You have to go against your normal video game instincts and just not fight anything. Like, the mercy button is this character explicitly saying, I do not want to fight you. Like, that's what it is in universe. It's Frog here saying, I'm not fighting you. And then the monsters give you money because you're their friend now.
Okay, apparently there's an achievement for getting to this room or checking this save point.
Okay.
Yep. No, as I said, the Chivos are very light and very basic.
I'm okay with that. Also, meet my second favorite character in this game.
I love Napster Blue.
Just gonna leave this on screen for a little bit. No, I don't want to move him with force. Although apparently I have to.
Yeah, you do. Like, pushing against him is a force. Oh, sorry, them. I'm Napster Blue because explicitly
Right,
them.
yeah.
Look, you can't touch Napster Blue because Napster Blue's a ghost. Clearly.
True.
Flirt with that ghost.
You cannot touch them physically, but you can touch them emotionally.
Really not feeling up to it right now, sorry.
Story of my life.
Cheer on, Napster Blue.
This fight, quote unquote, was where the game got me. Like, before this point, I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool. It's got a cool aesthetic, and I like the music. And then this fight happened, and I was like, okay, I am in. Like, this game is like laser targeted to my sense of humor.
Let's keep cheering him on. It's
Also,
time.
PW, I'm surprised you didn't try naming yourself Gaster.
I
No, we
really
tried a few
don't like
names.
that that's a thing. Whoops. I flirted.
What did you do?
Oh no.
Oh no, you flirted with the ghost.
Do I have enough money right now? The spider bake sale.
Yeah.
I need
You don't need
one
much.
more gold.
Okay, just walk around a bit and make friends with another monster.
Alright,
Okay,
this-
but why would you do this? Because the thing it avoids is really fun.
I mean, you still have to do it, just
yeah,
not
I'm gonna
for
show
long.
off part of it. It's just
I don't know. I like that bit a lot. It's probably my favorite fight in the game.
it is.
Same.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. That is new text. There isn't a frog-themed
Oh.
border, so it's just pointless.
God damn it. Love these frogs.
Here we go. Looks... I need to...
Also, did
Go
you
pick
check the wall in the room?
Right.
Yeah, you gotta find the other frog.
I gotta find the 4th out of 3 frogs.
Like, I want to point out that mine and Novel's slavish devotion to loving frogs is not ironic.
I had a wonderful exclusive experience that only someone who saw 2 frogs could feel. Anyway, let's go buy... I think it's the spider donut?
Yeah, the donut.
The cheap one.
This will become relevant later. Way later.
In about 4 hours. Fucking love Toriel.
But have you tried calling Toriel on the cell phone?
Right.
I don't...
I need... That is a thing you can do.
All I'm saying is you gotta flirt with Goat Mom.
I'm going to, but...
Is it more awkward to, like, call her your mom and then flirt with her? Or flirt
Yes,
with her
which is
and
why I
then
did
call
it in
her
that
your
order.
mom?
I mean, the answer is don't think too hard about it.
Oh yeah, Zanal, it'll be relevant in a couple of hours, not 3 games from now.
Look, Faye. Is it the equivalent of calling somebody daddy? This is important.
Yes, because I just called her back and flirted with her again, and she calls you out on it. Hi, Vegetoid.
I
God,
love
the daddy
Vegetoid.
discourse of last year was terrifying.
Oh god, yeah, there was discourse about this game because...
Oh no, not this game. I meant the daddy discourse.
Oh.
Twitter.
Oh no, there was discourse about this game too, because the player character is explicitly a child and they are allowed to flirt with things.
A child of indeterminate gender and race, which is entirely intentional. Spare that. Look at this guy.
Hell yeah.
Look at his attack. Specifically, you do have to get them alone in order to spare them.
Yep. Oh, Novel, you should be inspecting all these monsters because they all have great descriptions.
Right. Also, I just equipped the ribbon, which means we have a bandage in our inventory.
That bandage, holy shit.
I'm gonna say it now, the bandage is one of the better healing items in the game that you can have at this point.
You can use it so many times.
Look, the secret to healing in this game is not getting hit. Gotta be pro as hell.
Love naps to Luke.
I love that Napster Blue just forgets that they can fly.
Look, Master looks very busy being depressed.
Pervasively attractive, but no brains.
Can't believe you just called that slime a bimbo.
And I'm going to spare that.
It's literally just some slime.
Hey, don't shit talk slimes. Please don't.
I mean, my girlfriend's pet jellyfish are just slimes. It doesn't mean they're not cool.
Slimes are my people. Do not shit talk them, please.
Does that mean that May has pet slime? I know you've discussed this before, and jellyfish are more of a room decoration to you than a pet, but still.
Serving size 1 monster, not monitored by the USDA.
I mean, I call them a room decoration, but what matters at the end of the day is what May thinks of them.
They have names.
Cool. What are the names?
Alex and Xandra.
So here's the thing about enemies that do anything with green. If you touch the green, it heals you. That is a universal constant in this game.
I'm just glad that you got hit to get the green.
It's fine.
We broke even. Yeah, it's not slime, it's a slime monster, and monsters have feelings.
Wow, I can't believe you're saying that slimes don't have feelings.
I mean, they explicitly don't.
Straight up slime does not have feelings, but slimes as a creature definitely do.
Yeah, please do not shit talk my people.
Okay, so both of these don't want us to not pick on them. So we will don't pick on them.
Remember to inspect them.
I did.
Oh.
Oops, did I act on A or B there? Let's throw both of them at the same time. There we go. Red switch.
I legitimately got stuck on this room the first time I played this game. Because I'm bad at perspective. Like, my spatial reasoning skills are no.
I mean, the answer is brute force it.
I mean, also that.
It's the best way to do any puzzle.
Also, you can take damage if you go and touch the little dude down there.
Don't touch the little dude though, he just wants to dance. He just runs with a bad crowd.
So instead of going in the very obvious direction, I'm gonna go this way.
I mean, are they really a bad crowd? They're just here to have fun. They just don't realize that their kind of fun hurts people.
Yep. Where did Toriel get the groceries from? There's no grocery store in the ruins.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh no, but I picked up that toy knife, I'm never gonna use it. There is, no benefit to it. Also, right, I should probably be doing info on the things I pick up. Monster candy has a distinct non-licorice flavor.
I love that line.
Toriel used Peapod. That's how it is.
Oh, okay.
Don't think too hard about it.
I mean, it's probably not wise to overthink anything in this game.
It's all for the sake of joke.
Yeah.
The answer is you can't see it, but she has vast reserves of canned food down below the house.
And we got a butterscotch cinnamon pie to celebrate our arrival.
Yeah. Congrats on your butts pie.
There are so many words I could say about this specific area of the game.
Yep. But this is a no-spoils stream.
But one thing I can say that is not spoilers is that this area is packed full of really, really neat environmental storytelling bits.
Which is why I'm going to start looking around.
You have achieved butts pie.
Like, this game does environmental and inferred storytelling so incredibly well. I'm glad you got that.
There was a reason I wasn't saying anything.
Scandalous. Socks.
Water
Stop looking at Toil
sausages.
socks, you sick fuck.
Isn't that just fish?
Toriel is kind of bad at jokes.
She's great at jokes.
She's very good at mom jokes.
It me!
It you!
Toriel is aggressively a mom.
No, but see, bad jokes are dad territory.
I mean, either really. Neither side owns bad jokes.
They're called dad jokes, not mom jokes.
I don't know, my mother tells some really bad jokes.
Yeah, same. It's just one of those things, is as a parent, one side is legally obligated to tell awful jokes. It's in the contract you signed to have a baby.
I tell bad jokes and I don't have children.
I never said you had to sign the contract to tell bad jokes.
Maybe that's just part of the contract of being an LPO.
Ah yes, required to be unfunny at all times.
Yep.
That's how I make my living.
You make your living working for the man.
Exactly, there's nothing more unfunny than that.
It's true. Man, we need to watch Office Space at some point.
That movie is
Because you've
painful to me.
If you've ever worked in an office, it's so relatable.
It's painfully relatable. So I'm gonna have to move the plot forward, as nice as Toriel is.
But we need her to give us more snail facts.
I don't need more snail facts.
But snails. Did you know that snails are mollusks?
Yes.
When I was younger, I, like most children I suspect, thought that slugs were just snails that didn't have shells.
Yes, just once they get a house, then
Yeah.
they become snails.
Yeah, that's basically what I thought. What, is that not a thing that every child thought?
No, every
Just
child
home
thinks that.
ownership upgrades them from slug to fucking snail.
Yeah!
I mean, I thought the same. I just like the idea that once you stop being homeless, you become something else entirely.
Well, yeah.
I mean, once you stop being homeless, people consider you a person again.
Yeah? I can't believe that snails are the bourgeois.
That's why we eat them, we're eating the rich.
Exactly, eat the snails.
They don't taste good, actually, they're very slimy.
Who'd have thunk that a snail is slimy?
It's how I imagine oyster tastes, but I will never eat oyster because just watching people eat it makes me feel sick.
I do not like bivalves at all, which is great coming from Rhode Island.
Anyway,
Tutorial fight. It's actually not as difficult as it seems. I'm not going to show off the mechanic, but the more she really doesn't want to fight you, so the more damage you start taking, the less likely it is her attacks will hit you.
Like, she actively avoids hitting you. And
Yeah,
she freaks out if she kills you.
But you have to really try to get her to kill you.
Yeah, like, avoiding the attacks is super easy.
Well, because she's not trying to hit you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like you have to intentionally.
Yeah, you have to like
Die
run
to her.
straight into her fire.
Like, it
And
does
if she-
help to take a hit here and there, just because it makes it easier to dodge.
Yeah, but that's not fun.
Also, I think her attacks start doing less damage the longer the fight goes on.
I think it's,
Basically,
they
this
do less
woman-
damage the more
Go
damage you
ahead.
take.
Yeah. Basically, this woman does not want to fight you.
She's a mom. You think she wants to do this?
Also, remember earlier how I said the game will call you out on things?
Yep.
If you kill Toriel in this fight, because you can, and then reload a save and spare her, the game calls you out on it.
Yeah, the thing when you restart the fight the second time says like Toriel looks like she's just seen a ghost or something.
And Flowey will even show up after this fight and say, you know,
He will call you out on, hey, you killed an innocent person and then you felt bad, so you reloaded to save her, but I know what you did.
To be fair, a lot of people make that mistake. This is one of the more obtuse fights to
Yeah.
spare. By design, but still.
this is the one that teaches you that sometimes, you know, acting isn't the way to go about things.
Also, it hammers home that every one of these fights is a puzzle.
There are only
And that you need-
2 other fights in this game that I would say are, the first time you do them, as difficult as this one is to figure out how to get the good ending. And both of them, it's just because of weird mechanics that you wouldn't necessarily think of.
Yeah, because everybody's trained into RPG mechanics of fight a thing.
Oh yeah, from a story standpoint, this is like... It's not my favorite, but it's up there. There is one
Gotta
specific
hug.
fight I think is way more important and better.
I mean, I never had trouble wrapping my head around the whole Mercy thing because I went in with that mentality, but this is one of those fights that's very easy to fuck up if you don't, like, wrap your head around the fact that every fight is a puzzle proper and you can spare everyone.
Yeah, you don't have to kill anybody in this game.
But it's one of those things where you don't think to repeat the same prompt over and over and over.
Yeah,
'Cause it
because you think,
seems
oh,
like
it
you're
didn't
getting
work
nowhere.
the first time.
It didn't work the first couple times. I mean, I feel it's a little mean in that regard, considering it's an early fight, but that's just my personal opinion.
And
I
here,
think
this moment is one of the first points where the game really gets into the metatextual stuff.
I
You
never
will, like,
liked
it is
Flowey.
straight up telling you, you will probably eventually hit a fight that you can't figure out. Are you just going to keep bashing your head into it, or are you going to give up on being a pacifist, or give up on the game entirely? And I honestly find that, like, putting that this early in the game is creative, because the fights where that's likely to happen are way off from this point.
For the record, this is where the demo ended.
Yep.
But yeah, personally, I never really liked Flowey's entire bit. Like, I personally felt the game would have been better without him.
I like it in the sense of it's, commentary on games. Well, that branch broke.
I mean, I guess, but to me, he always felt like he was kind of stuffed in there. Like, he never felt like he quite fit in right for me.
Oh man, look at the background.
Yeah, the border is...
Gorgeous, yeah.
Good job, Temmie.
Meet the third best character in this game.
She's a good artist if you've ever seen her work.
She's a really good artist.
I still don't understand how the perspective works on this bridge.
It doesn't. That's the joke. Sans is great.
Sans is amazing. Like, the version of him that fandom worships is not great, but that's okay, because that's not the Sans that is in the game.
I mean, this playthrough Sans is mostly alright.
Yeah, he's kind of nihilistic and very obviously depressed, but...
There's certain aspects of him I really do not enjoy, but overall he's alright. But once again, only in this playthrough.
Yeah.
I think the problems with Sans specifically are because the Bad Times route exists.
Yeah.
Also, meet the best character in the game.
Papyrus!
Who dis?
I mean, you say the best character, but he's not a robot.
Or a fish.
I don't particularly care for one of those characters' things, which is fine. That's the good thing about Undertale. Every character is somebody's favorite.
Hi, May.
Hello, I'm glad I didn't miss my skeleton boyfriend.
To be fair, that describes a lot of games in general, though.
I feel like Undertale, it's like way more prevalent, though.
Yeah, like in some... I think what Novel's trying to say is that in some games, like, only a certain few characters are well written enough to be, in the running for somebody's favourite, whereas in Undertale, even, like, whether or not you like how they're written, all of them are well written enough that they can be somebody's favourite.
There's exactly one character I can think of in this entire game that is nobody's favorite. That's an actual named character, not just a generic enemy.
Is it Jerry?
2 characters that are nobody's favorite. And one of them was just the Kickstarter backer who, was aware of the fact that nobody would really be down with his character. So had Toby put him in a really awkward spot so that nobody will ever see him.
That you have to go out of your way to get. I mean, to be fair, people really fucking blew it out of proportion, and it was kind of annoying, actually.
Yeah.
Like, people cared way more about it than they had any right to.
Yeah, it's like... maybe Temmie's drawn weird porn on the side, whatever.
I mean, I'd be surprised if he hasn't.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's not even just that, it's... The character was intentionally toned down for the sake of the game.
Yeah, like, just so you know, if you know an artist, they have definitely drawn porn.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes money.
It
Well,
makes
not
it
definitely, but almost certainly. On that note, have we talked about fucking the Skeleton Man yet?
I mean, also, there's always the temptation to draw naughty bits. It's there.
Every artist ever has drawn a boob and or a dick.
Sometime both.
But not a vagina. That's out of the question.
Alternate a joke, but never both.
May,
Hello.
you know things about home ownership, right?
I know everything about ownership. That's literally my job, Jerry.
Snails are just slugs that own homes, right?
No. So different species, Joey.
I don't want the tough glove. I actually should probably hold on to that.
I mean, snails are the bourgeois, it's true.
So, the reason I am putting some of those items in the box is because I'll need them later and I don't want to accidentally use them.
Why haven't you equipped your tough glove so that you get your stick?
Oh, right. I keep forgetting.
Also, May, just so you know, this is a no spoiler stream.
Yes.
Alright,
You can
you know.
hint at stuff,
Okay. I can't believe that Darth Vader shows up.
but, you know, like, the stick thing. You haven't spoiled anything.
No, I just told you to do it.
Yeah. Tough. Whoops.
I fucking love Snowdrake.
So before I equip that,
Are you trying to do like the perfect credits, or are you not bothered?
I'm trying to do them as best as I can remember. Right, I don't want to put the
so
stick
you're
down.
not like, you're not gonna like fight a same monster multiple times just to get in and that sort of thing.
Nope.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, getting the perfect credits is honestly.
You decide not to call. Also, Toriel won't
Getting
answer her
perfect
cell
credits
phone
is a stupid
anymore.
thing. Who would get perfect credits in this game?
Yeah.
What a stupid thing that would be to do.
I love that gag.
Iris.
I love this music.
Bone Trustle's really good.
Bone
Well,
Trussle
this is
is
specifically
amazing.
Nyeh. Bone Trussle's the battle theme.
I can never remember the names of all the
Yeah.
songs, please.
There are too many of them. Actually, I should just go and get the soundtrack open so I can listen to this even though you're not side streaming.
Reminder
Because I
that
hate the sound of my own voice.
reminder that you can buy the soundtrack.
I did.
That's for the chat. If you like
Yeah,
the
I bought the
soundtrack,
soundtrack
it's like
twice.
$10. It's entirely
Undertale's
worth
a-
it. It's like 50 songs.
Undertale's a really good concept album.
Okay, so let's see, where are we? Boo, 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 we're past
No,
that egg.
Nyeh.
No, I mean, the soundtrack even has a song from a shitty Earthbound fan game.
To be
Also,
fair,
Home-
that is a really
From a
good
shitty
song,
webcomic.
though. Right.
It's kinda overrated. It's good, but yeah.
See, I first heard it in Homestuck, so...
Of course you did.
Same.
Sorry, are you just finding out that I'm Homestuck garbage? I'm sorry.
I was briefly, but then I stopped caring.
I own a Homestuck merchandise.
Oh god. Now
I
we'll get
own-
this man's hat.
Albums on
Horrible,
Bandcamp that you cannot get anymore.
Why would I steal this nice man's hat?
Because look at it. Look at the hat. Aren't you
Don't
jealous of the hat?
I would have to beat it up to steal his hat.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Please don't be a rude boy. Don't take the hat.
It's not weakened enough. I would have to beat him up to steal his hat.
No, it's lying to you. Just ignore it until it, like, lets down its guard.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think you can
God,
actually
this
steal
time
its
I
hat when its name goes yellow.
Don't be a rude boy.
But it's such a cool hat.
Don't be a rude boy.
Anyway, Topo, I own the Homestuck Tarot, which was only on sale for a very short time.
Oh my god, you fucking nerd.
I've been reading tarot since I was 13. Hell yeah, we have a hat.
You monster.
It melted in our hands.
Yep.
You monster.
Very famous real god.
Meet Doggo.
I also own Undertale merchandise. I own the Undertale Tarot set and a lesser dog scarf.
I just own the game and the soundtrack, and I'm content with that.
So this is where the game teaches you about blue.
Blue, the color blue. I love that it's like saying one in one direction and it's clearly just like mirrored to point in the other direction.
Alright, I haven't had enough fun with Doggo.
Pet, 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 pet.
Slowly driving this dog to the brink of madness.
Oh, Bubble.
Yeah?
So,
Are you going to do the thing with the other dog?
Yes.
if you keep petting Doggo, eventually he just like switches back to his normal sprite and just basically tells you to give up and carry on with the game.
Yep. Imagine a blue stop sign. Also, Toby Fox used 3 different colors to tell you about blue stop signs. Wait. Right, you need to not move for that attack. So, which option do I pick?
Pet.
I'd go with the lower left.
Always pet, less a dog.
I mean, I threw the stick first. Excited noises.
So yeah, here's a secret with Undertale and the stick. If you use the stick in a battle with a dog enemy, it will immediately...
win.
It will immediately make...
Look at this big Doggo.
It will immediately make its name yellow.
Also, look at this dog's tail just speed up.
Yep,
Oh my god, I didn't realize that it does that.
brilliant takeoff.
We're gonna be here a while, by the way. Maybe go get yourself a drink.
Far away, Bark.
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 Bark, bark. Fucking dog.
It's possible that I may have a problem.
I mean, we knew that. And that's why you're a member of Team Frog Nugget.
Whoop.
Womp womp.
I don't remember the dog's head overlapping the text box.
Yeah,
It did.
it did.
Yeah.
They did change at least one bit of text, though, for the port, so... I'm assuming there are a couple of things that they changed.
How dare they?
Well, there's one thing that I know they had to have changed, because there's no way it works, not on PC.
Is it the special super secret garbage?
It's something involving a boss a little bit later on.
Oh, when the title of the game changes?
Huh.
Also that.
Okay, but what did they do about the special super secret garbage?
Don't worry about it. It's probably still in here.
So today I reminded May that there is a song that exists with the lyric, "She was there through my incarceration, I want to show the nation my appreciation."
Good old Shaggy.
Yes, but in the immortal words of that same artist, it wasn't me.
Also, May, are you allowed to talk about the thing that you showed me earlier?
No, sorry. I
Okay.
can't. It involved vaping. That's all I'm willing to say.
Oh yeah, mate, did you get that thing I sent you?
Did I?
Where did you
Probably.
send it?
I think I did.
Hi, Lissa Dog. How are you doing? I see you down there.
It continues.
This is madness.
Can't believe you're sending this dog to the abyss.
I love how the game is just like, really?
The game's just like, okay, give up.
Getting progressively tired of your shit.
Yes, I just checked and I did know.
Okay. I could have sworn he comes back up. Am I remembering
Just give it.
wrong?
I could swear there's a line of text you haven't gotten yet, but who fucking knows?
I will give it like 3 more attempts, and if nothing changes, then I will just spare him at this point.
I think it's past the point where it affects anything now.
It's a snowman!
Good
Are you
stuff.
going to be literally the worst?
I'm not gonna be literally the worst. I don't think you can be literally the worst if you're not on the bad times run.
No, you can.
You totally
Yeah.
can.
No?
Did he?
Unless
will call you
unless
out
it
on
takes like 2 more chatting to him.
No, that piece he gave you is what I mean.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can do something with it.
Yeah, you can throw it out.
I'll just do it.
Genuine garbage. Please don't eat that snow. You don't know where it's been.
It's not yellow, it's fine. Also,
pronounced
this red
yellow.
panda has a quest for me.
Good.
Look in Frognog chat.
What's up?
There's a panda that has a quest for me in the Frognog chat.
Ah.
Nice. Ah, Papyrus.
Having fun there?
Yep. Let me dude. That's all I have. There's no lyrics for me to sing along to and for Novel to get mad at me for, so...
I love Sans. He's
It's
just
good.
so happy about his brother.
He genuinely likes his brother.
If nothing else.
Do I want some nice cream?
Yes!
Hell
I
yeah!
want some nice cream. Look at how happy this man is.
So man, you're loaded.
I'm not gonna play golf because it's annoying.
Aww.
I mean, there's no real reason to.
It's called Ball.
Also, last I heard, I think the ice cream person is actually a lady.
I have no idea.
Okay. Forget if there's anything down here other than the cup. Snowdecahedron. Right, so
Disgusting.
that would progress the plot. So what's this upper path then?
That would progress the plot, so let's not do that.
Yeah. So we're gonna look at this. I love that joke. Green rating, but red.
Because dogs are colorblind.
Guys, I don't know if we can get past this puzzle.
Well, you can get past it, you just can't solve it.
I know it's a difficult one.
I can find most
Wait,
of
it's
these.
yes for colour. Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah. The ask for colour for the boober is actually not there. So, it's unsolvable. I see bear.
Junior Jumble is easily the hardest.
It's true.
Which is harder? Moral
Junior
dilemmas.
Jumble.
Well, yeah, the Jumble is obviously harder.
I mean, we couldn't solve this one.
We're really jaked again.
Okay, what the hell was that achievement for? I'm actually checking this. Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, are all the... Nice, all the trophies are hidden. Good. That's actually good.
Yeah, otherwise it would be Spoiler City.
Warning.
What was that game
dog
that was
marriage.
released? What was that game that was released recently where, like, people were like, yeah, don't look at the achievements because it's full of spoilers?
I don't know.
It was like a high-profile game.
Jerry.
Freaking
Oh,
Jerry.
Jerry. Everybody knows a Jerry. Oh, it was Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the achievements for that game were full of spoilers.
Smells like Jerry.
Ugh, Jerry. Everybody has known a Jerry, right?
Yes.
I
I
would
mean,
say
maybe
so.
not necessarily named Jerry, but
Oh no, just the essence of Jerry.
that one guy. Dog marriage.
I suspect that in my friend group when I was a teen, I was the Jerry. I didn't have very good friends.
No, you were the Joey.
Dogs!
Look at that spooky dog.
Oops.
This game loves dogs. I was talking with Iron Chitlin about dogs.
See,
I'm really bad at avoiding these attacks.
And
Yeah.
how many I want when I move in with May. The answer is a lot, by the way, love.
fair enough. Bark, 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 bark.
Like, I actually want a Samoyed, but realistically, I've never trained a dog before, so I'd probably end up like adopting an adult pit bull from a rescue or something.
Hmm.
Because pit bulls are doofuses.
Dogs can pet other dogs.
Thanks, weird puppy. Man, May, we're gonna have so many weird animals in our house.
Probably.
It's gonna be jellyfish, it's gonna be frog, there's gonna be snake.
Did we leave Papyrus some spaghetti?
Yes. No, we ate
No, we
it.
ate it.
Yeah, I absolutely love pit bulls. They're idiot doofus dogs. And they have such a nice smile. I understand that in some states in the US it is illegal to own a pit bull.
I don't think that's true.
I mean, only if you're talking about rapper Pitbull.
I am not. But yeah, I want a frog, and I want a snake, and I want a spider, and I want a dog.
Oops, I messed up.
And May's probably gonna have like 10,000 jellyfish.
Approx.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to do this puzzle without doing that.
Doing the puzzle, yeah. Yeah, you've already done it properly, so I'll just tell you there's a button in the tree. Solve the
Right. But I mean, why would I not solve Papyrus's puzzle?
Yeah, it makes him feel better. Oh, okay. Some cities and counties ban pit bulls. Whole states do not.
Alright, everybody. Remember all the details of this puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Epilepsy warning, by the way.
It's not too bad because it's not like flashing, it's just changing.
Red or impassable. Yellow or electric.
Pinks are fine.
Green or alarm.
Orange makes you smell like oranges.
Blue tiles are
And then
water.
you fight a monster.
But piranhas will bite you if you smell like oranges.
Yep.
Purple tiles are coated in soap that smells like lemons. Of course I understand the explanation.
Would anyone else play a whole puzzle game based on this tile thing?
Yes.
Probably. Goodbye, Papyrus.
Roll.
That's Papyrus. There's one of these later on in the game, actually, that stays the same all the time, and it is actually solvable.
So remember that dog that we pet eternally?
He got really excited.
Yep.
Aware of dog. Please pet dog.
Palmer raisins.
Badoo.
Why?
These statues actually change depending on how much you pet the dog earlier.
Yep.
If you didn't pet it very much, then they'll just be tiny.
If you didn't pet it at all, then they won't be here at all.
Yeah.
Also, you're a bad person.
Well, yeah.
I did this wrong.
You make me sad.
Details. May, the last time I played this game was like 2 weeks after it came out on PC.
That's fair.
Because I got the
Okay,
good
what
ending.
hat are we getting?
What's up?
What hat are we gonna get?
Boring.
Oh, just a regular hat.
I mean, you can go back in and get a different hat.
No.
Remove a small, confused dog.
Oh yeah, there he is. Love that shitty dog.
So the other thing you can do there is decorate Gift Trot until he can't act anymore.
But it's nicer to undecorate him.
These mushrooms all need to be on, right?
It's not
No,
like
that's
this
the-
star isn't related to the mushrooms.
That's not
That's the
related to the
special
thing
door.
what you need the mushrooms for later.
This is the special door, I think.
Oh, right, this is the one... We'll be back for this door.
No, we won't.
Probably not. Is it even in this one? I
I'm
suppose.
pretty sure it
Why,
opens up if you do... the song?
Oh. No, it's different.
No?
It's-
No, I'm talking about the special door that you can only open if you dodge all the names in the credits.
Yeah, that's a different thing. This one is just go there and just run around for some time. Like, stay in that room for a while, just moving around.
I thought that door was... It opens up automatically if you do the song.
Anyway, time for the best song in the game.
Raider Dog.
Do 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 do.
How much longer do you want to listen to it? Because I can spare him immediately.
I remember when we did
I
our
love his spear.
Ocarina of Time race. Eventually we put in just like random soundtracks into the playlist because we were sick of listening to Zelda dubstep. And Dog Song came on, and Novel was playing Twilight Princess. So when Dog Song came on, he went into wolf form and spent the entire song running around in circles barking.
That's how you
But
play
yeah,
that
you'll-
game.
You'll want to go back and do that before you fight Papyrus normal, because it disappeared after that.
Look at this deadly trap.
Yeah.
That dog looked so upset.
When it kind of doesn't. It just looks like, you know, it's just like, this is my life now.
May, do you want to see the unhappiest frog?
No.
I mean, it's not in distress or anything.
Okay.
I mean, it might be in distress, but it's in distress the same way I am when I run out of chocolate.
Okay.
Oh. I just
Look
saw
at that frog.
thing.
Oh dear.
I didn't,
Oh, there! Yeah,
I didn't even realize that could happen.
yeah.
That happens throughout the entire game.
One sec, I'm gonna turn off my fan, it's getting chilly.
Mm-hmm.
Stocking filled with chicken nuggets.
So you'll want to undecorate this guy and then give him a gift.
give me really bad patterns for that.
There you go.
So what, now let's just stand here for a while?
No, keep moving. Just run in a circle or something.
Mushrooms.
Agree.
Same. So how long is a while for the purposes of this?
About 3 minutes.
Do 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 do.
I really wish I had a
do,
snack
do, do.
right now.
You should get up and get a snack.
If I
You
get...
have to keep moving though,
Yeah.
apparently.
This is exciting content.
Do, do,
I
do,
could
do,
do that if I was
do.
playing on PC. The problem is, this is the PS4 release. Which is why it has the nice border and everything. That's not something I'm doing. Hello.
Did it open?
No.
There we go.
Um?
Yep, there you go. So the door doesn't actually open, this is the fight.
Check it.
I checked it.
I've never seen this before.
I know. I've only just looked up how to get to it.
Who is this magical creature?
It's called Clyde.
He does rule.
I don't know what to do.
Oh!
I don't want to eat the snow piece.
Do not eat the snow piece, I will destroy you.
Applaud? Yep, nope. If I had more healing items in that fight, I probably could have done it, but...
Yeah. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I
How
would just,
far
like,
back is that gonna put me is the problem. Oh god.
You saved not long ago, right?
This is still a little bit further back than I would like to be. But yeah, okay, I guess we saw Glide.
Yep.
I didn't even know that was in the game.
Yep.
We get to see what kind of hat we get. Aww.
It's okay. It is fast enough to get back. Anyway, we saw that content. I'm not going back to finish that content.
I don't blame you.
I'm actually really bad at dodging things in this game when I am, you know, streaming it.
Yeah, it's like some kind of curse. Like, you have the ability to stream games, but you will never actually be good at the game you're streaming.
That's how it works.
You know, until the day I finally sit down and decide to stream Rock Band or something.
Have fun with all your copyright strikes. Oh, apparently you can just get another snow piece from the snowman if you don't eat the piece in front of him.
Yeah, but that's rude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blaze through this dialogue because, you know, we already saw it.
Oh, novel.
Yeah.
Would you like me, after this stream is done, to download this stream and put it on the Team Frog Nugget channel and or send you the video?
Sure.
Because that Link's Awakening stream is now lost to time.
Oh no.
Wait, no, it might not be. Let's find out.
So I'm gonna buy the bandana. And I'm gonna buy a bicycle.
Yeah. Bicycles would be fun.
Okay, no, it's still there. But I need to find a way to
Save it.
download it.
Oh,
Because that was such a good stream.
Did they get rid of the bandana? Like,
No, it's always been the manly bandana.
I could have sworn it shortens it. Oh, it might be in the box only. It
in
shortens
the
it.
inventory, yeah.
I think I've got everything I need.
It's either in the box or in an actual fight that it shortens it. Also, yeah, definitely use the inn.
In costs nothing, gives you 10 extra HP.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have fun too. She's a bunny, walking a
With
bunny.
a bunny.
Walking a bun.
Awful teens.
All teens are awful.
She's a cinnamon bun, to be
God damn
precise.
it.
Did you just get that, May?
Yes.
All kids wear striped shirts.
It's true.
Fact. A skeleton will tell the fish lady about it.
That's politics. I fucking love grill bees.
It's so weird.
Look at all the dogs playing poker.
same.
I mean, have you seen Prince Sidon?
Thumbs up. Big grin.
He definitely has a Grindr account, right?
I mean, oh, bugger.
Some relatable content in there.
Huh. Did you get the wrong number, Sam?
I got the wrong number
Yeah,
song.
he did.
I've never gotten that before.
Maybe it's like, maybe it's a PS4 thing and it's just like, definitely a thing.
So on PC, that's an incredibly rare event.
Yeah, I don't know if it's anything like as common here, but look at that wolf.
Library. I wonder if he intentionally misspelled the sign and then just made fun of it.
I think he probably accidentally
Yeah.
misspelled it and then kept it that way.
And then did a joke.
Yep.
Library.
Bye, baby.
Yeah, the wrong number song just... It's a rare event that can just happen. You have to be in that specific place for it to happen.
At least I thought it was rare. Why is there just random chat spam?
Somebody want to
I
take
don't.
care of that?
I'm on
can't.
it.
Fucked up.
The running joke of Asgore being really bad at names.
I mean, he is.
Wow. Humans have proved they don't need those things.
My secret shame.
The monster knows.
Poor Papyrus.
You see, like, just look at that little bit of storytelling there. You can tell that, like, Sans just doesn't care anymore. It's such a cool little thing.
Oh, he's lazy.
Or he's lazy.
good fight this is.
It's such a good fight. I fucked
Remember,
it up so
Noble,
badly.
think about a blue stop sign.
Yep.
I mean, Zarnal, it could be both. Somebody can be both of those things.
Yep.
I can definitely tell the difference between me not wanting to do something because I'm lazy and me not wanting to do something because my depression won't let me.
I'm going to flirt with Papyrus immediately.
Obviously. He's a skeleton boyfriend.
I have 0 redeeming qualities.
But you can make spaghetti.
I have 0 redeeming qualities. The Papyrus fight is great.
It's so good.
Like, the mixing on the music is just when the blue attack happens.
Oops.
How did you get hit?
Because I'm bad at video games? Also streaming?
I love how the game just breaks in with Bone Trussell.
Yeah, so good.
Like, it's so cool to me that you can change a song so much just by adding percussion. Nia does that a lot as well, actually. May you learn to play this?
Sure, why not?
Can't believe Papyrus has ears.
Honestly, cute juice sounds like a euphemism they'd use in some kind of doujinshi. I fucked up that joke by being bad at words.
Also by making it.
Yeah.
I mean, it does sound like a euphemism.
No, it doesn't do it.
Okay.
And there's the payoff for that joke.
You jumped too high into the sun.
Yep. Once again, I never claimed to be good at this game. I just really love it. Not going for like speed run or no damage or anything. I'm just going for the good end.
I mean, I don't really care how long it takes you to do this because I could listen to the song for hours.
I'm just going to try and not die on this fight because that's a huge time waste.
May forcefully singing along somehow.
Oh no, he rattled the bones! Could be, what, like 2 more rounds, I think?
Has he mentioned his special attack yet?
I don't think he has.
Okay. I think he mentions it at least twice before he uses it.
There, he mentioned it once.
There you go. He whispers, yeah.
There's two. Invincibility frames.
Yeah. So hey, does anybody want Doritos?
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
actually really hungry. I'm gonna quickly take a break after this fight and go grab some food.
Just grab a snack. Does Amazon do that 2-hour delivery thing in your area?
Probably not. Regular attack.
Can you, like, bribe somebody to bring you Doritos?
I mean, I
I
can't
love
just
this
go
regular
downstairs
attack,
and
it's
get
so
a
good.
snack. Oops. Dog. Cool. Dude.
Cool, dude.
Oops.
So, fun fact about this game and the bad times route. A lot of people start doing the bad times route, and there are 2 points where they will stop. The first is Papyrus. And it's not because the fight's difficult, or because it's... well, because anything.
Because it's Papyrus.
It's because Papyrus genuinely believes in you. Like, at the end of the bad times fight with him, he spares you.
Let's be friends.
France.
Oh, one sec. Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah. 1 moment.
Good old friend zone jokes.
It's a well-placed friend zone joke, though.
Oh, sure.
Like, it's not mean-spirited.
No, I don't know it.
It's Papyrus not understanding the concept of friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Probably immediately go have that date.
yeah, I'm going to immediately go have that date, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mute myself and
Oh,
go
of
grab a
course, yeah.
snack, because I'm hungry.
Sure. I'm gonna hop off anyway, so. I wonder if Noble heard that. Shh.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's go on a date with Papyrus. Nice. Stealing from the skeletons. I love this whole sequence. It's just so ridiculous. Time to begin. Date. The true boss of Undertale. Egg. I mean, my favorite joke on here is actually the crime censor, but they are all good jokes. I love Papyrus' secret style. I would buy a shirt that says Cool Moon. Huh, I thought he had something for his shorts.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back. We're dating
Why is chat
Papyrus.
talking about egg?
Egg is in the dating HUD.
Oh. I see we can't do face stream bingo because this isn't a face stream, it's a nugget stream.
And even then, it's a novel stream, and I don't have a stream bingo.
Well, you don't stream enough to be predictable.
I don't stream enough of the same things to be predictable either.
Listen, I streamed Spyro last night, that's different.
I mean, no, I mean, like, you cannot tell what it is I am going to be doing any given stream.
That's true.
Especially if it's a race.
We need to do another race. We haven't done one since the Ocarina of Time one. And we need to test out our new tech. Let's race Mean Bean Machine.
Sure.
It is just you, Papyrus. Why would you not want to date the skeleton?
I love Papyrus so much.
He's so earnest. I wish I believed in myself as much as Papyrus believes in me.
I can love that line. You're not gonna find somebody as great as me, but I'll help you settle.
I mean, yeah.
So now we have Papyrus's phone number. I'm not gonna do everything I can with this because he has a comment on every single room in the game.
Yep. Even if you go back to the ruins and call him there, he still has comments. Also, I just prepared the meat for my dinner.
Nice.
I made garlic butter chicken.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to the inn.
I like that this inn has a truffle bed. So, roughly how long do you expect this to take, Novel? I'm curious.
I honestly don't know. It kind of depends on how some of the later fights go.
Yeah. I mean, if we need to, we can always get help from Temmie.
I think my original playthrough was like 3-4 hours long.
But you'll be doing more this playthrough.
But I'll also know what I'm doing.
Yeah. And then there's, of course, the true pacifist stuff. Which is what? About an hour and a half?
Plus, I won't have to backtrack to do certain parts of it,
Yeah.
because I will already know where I need to be. I think we want Berg.
Definitely Berg. Is a burger a sandwich, Novel?
Yes.
Okay.
Why would it not be? It's between two pieces of bread.
You haven't been able to whip out your ultimate sandwich discourse yet.
I'm saving it.
Okay, but is a chip butty a sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay. Chip butties are, by the way, delicious.
Tension.
See, I really, really like Sans, like, a lot. He's very clearly an incredibly depressed person who has given up on a lot of things. But I just hate what the fandom's done to him.
The problem is that the fandom's interpretation of him is from the Bad Times run, because that's where you get the most characterization out of him.
Yeah. And, like, the Bad Times run is a run where you are the villain, so of course Sans is going to seem edgelordy.
Like, Sans is a character with a lot of depth to him that gets entirely lost because all the fandom can talk about is how, edgy he is in that specific run.
And fucking Gaster. Which reminds me, my nephew, like, he has a friend over when he's here occasionally, and I was just, like, walking past the games room when they were talking about Undertale, and, like, his friend was like, oh yeah, there's a thing you can do where like, Gaster is a playable character, and he's great, and he has all the stats, and I'm just sitting there like, you are either playing a really, really bad, like, fan-made game, or lying.
Possibly both.
But I'm glad that there are still, Mew is under the truck tier rumors among children about video games.
For any game, Undertale is going to make the most sense for those kind of rumors, because there is a lot of hidden shit in it.
There is a lot of hidden shit.
Also, I think out of the dynamic backgrounds, this one is my favorite.
Yeah, this one's really nice because it fits really well with the aesthetic of the place. Like, it just looks like an extension of the game, if that makes sense. It's like the video game version of those extended art lands. So here's my favorite character.
She's up there for me.
This character is extremely my shit. And she suplexed Miku just because she could. Was it Miku she suplexed?
I don't know.
It might have been 2B.
Ugh.
Hey! It's this guy. I hope you know that this guy's a Homestuck reference.
I know.
He flexed himself out of the room.
So I have a very important item to go get.
Oh, yes you do.
And there is almost no way you will know that this is over here.
A quiche isn't a pie.
So the joke there, the entire joke of that section, is that something that actually happened to Toby Fox.
What, he just found an abandoned quiche?
Yes.
Sure. I still don't count a quiche as a pie, though. Like, I'm not trying to start a dumb argument. Although I suppose if a cheesecake is a pie, so is a quiche.
Of course a quiche is a pie.
It's more of an omelette.
No, you're thinking of a frittata. A quiche is a pie because it has to be in a crust to be considered a quiche.
That's true. Okay, yes, I'm thinking of frittatas. I'm an idiot. So maybe I was just trying to start a dumb internet argument.
Washua.
Wash you face.
Wash you soul.
Look at wash you are. Are tears sanitary?
They're salt.
Oh my god, that's where the term salty comes from, because you're crying over video games. Holy shit.
I'm glad we can have an educational stream here at Team Frog Nugget.
Oh my god, I just realized that. I swear I'm an intelligent human being. Wait, was that one of those facts that everybody but me knew?
Yeah.
God damn it. So at that time we were playing Left 4 Dead on stream, and I, in the middle of the stream, realised that velociraptors were called that because they are fast raptors, and Crow just shot me in Left 4 Dead because he was so mad at me.
It's time for intense action sequences.
Hell yeah.
Do not get hit with the spears.
I mean, that's just good advice in general.
Oh, I got hit with the spears.
But you just said not to get hit with the spears.
Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do.
Now you're a real dad.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Did you get snack, by the way?
Yes, I got lunch actually because it's that time.
What is for lunch?
Sausage sandwiches.
Delicious.
They're all gone now.
There was a sausage sandwich here. It's gone now. It's a Silent Hill joke for y'all.
Squeak.
Squeak. So reading these save points novel, I can't help but think that this game has a theme.
Yep.
I can't quite pinpoint what it is.
There's an actual use for punch cards, but I forget what it is.
Same.
I'm gonna put that snowman piece back in the box.
I'm sure May could tell you, but she is currently not here. I'm a useful co-host.
Eh. I should know. I don't. Look at that duck.
Hell yeah.
This is one of my favorite areas in this game visually.
It's so nice looking. Very
Papyrus is
murdery.
trying his best.
Gambate.
No, we haven't hit Onion-san yet.
Do your best, skeleton.
Wash you have.
So,
Need to get
no,
Aaron
how
out of here
excited-
because it's so hard to dodge Aaron and Washua.
How excited are you to begin Metroid Prime 3?
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's been long enough between Metroid games that I'm no longer, like, immune to the formula, if that makes sense.
Washua, please.
Is Washua being...
Bad at patterns.
smells like detergent. Oh man. My garlic
Now it
butter
is
chicken
time,
is cooking.
Faye,
For what now?
to say Gambate.
Oh. Gambate onion-san. So I fell down a YouTube hole yesterday and ended up like watching a bunch of videos of people visiting like the Fox Village in Japan.
Okay.
And now I want to go there. Just all these foxes just yipping at you.
Poor Onion-san.
Also the Bunny Island. Thanks, Onion-san. Oh, I love Shiren.
I forget if I need to hum or conduct.
You need to hum?
Yeah, it's hum, not conduct.
I love shiring.
Aggressive tooting.
Yep. Is that what Liquidy did in Dem's car?
Final toot. Oh boy.
Love shiring.
Okay, now I need to remember what the order for this is. Or I could cheat. I'm a cheat.
I mean, they changed it in a patch later for the PC version so that when you hear the tune, it straight up just gives you the notes for it.
Oh, right, that's probably what it'll do here instead of cheating.
Yeah.
I just am really bad at remembering it.
Okay, we'll do this together, alright? I will help.
Nope, that is not the case here.
Nope, okay.
So I am going to have to look this up.
Do, 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 do.
Oops. Oh, that was right. Okay. Thanks, Undertale Wiki. It is very important that I did that.
Yep.
I'm carrying too many dogs. Yeah, the dog is only in your inventory in that room. Deploy dog.
Hell yeah.
And now I have dog residue in my inventory.
Oh no! While you had the dog in your inventory, you should have tried to call Toriel.
I forgot. Crap. Oh well. Now I have dog residue, though. Let's use that dog
Spoilers.
residue.
Spoilers, the dog ate Toriel's phone, that's why she doesn't answer it.
So using dog residue gives you more dog residue.
This is useful. I promise.
I'm not actually... Well, actually, no, I am going to do the thing with it, as annoying as it is.
We've got to get a happy ending for everyone. We've got a trophy.
Yep. I like that the trophies are tied to progress, because I believe that means no matter which path you're on, you will always get them.
You learned the wrong lesson from that kid.
I love the framing on this shot.
It's so good. I nearly said this game has good cinematography, but you know what I mean. It's not quite correct, but...
I mean, it's correct enough, honestly.
yeah. You are correct, horse. There's no cheese here.
Not every save point has cheese.
That's true. Womp.
So I'm going to preemptively reveal the secret of this particular area. Pay attention to the bottom half.
Oh no! Oh no, it's a dead end!
Starting to get some plot.
Plot. Remember to pick up the astronaut food.
Where's the astronaut food?
Oh no, it's actually in the dump. There's a fridge, in the next screen. I think it's the next screen. Yeah.
There it is. Or no, that's the computer.
A honk of despair.
There we go. Oh, I have too much dog residue.
Oh no. Now here's one of the weirdest fights in the game.
I think it's just here for pacing reasons more than anything.
Yeah.
Because, you know, at the core of it, Undertale is still a game.
Yeah, it has to do video game things.
Defense, yes.
I want to reiterate, the music in this game is really good. You know, just in case you didn't catch us saying it the first 20 times.
Honestly, this is one of the weaker fights in the game, too.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it that much. Like, I get why it exists, because like you said, pacing, but it just feels like Toby Fox was like, oh shit, we need a fight at some point here. It's too early to fight on 9. Here. I already have the assets for this dummy.
Like, my problem with it more is just, like, unlike every other, you know, fight where if you're on the pacifist run, you're not trying to kill the thing, this one is, like, actually, you have to be doing the mechanics.
Yeah. At least the music's good. I'm real sad that we won't be hearing my absolute favourite track in the game until much, much later.
Is it Burger Truckin'?
No, it's Hopes and Dreams.
Same. Hey, it's our friend, Napstablook.
Hey, Napstablook. How you doing, buddy?
Oh no. I like how none of Napstablook's dialogue is ever capitalized.
Nope. Every character has their own little speech quirks.
So we're gonna hang out with Napstablook, but first... important music.
Yep.
This track's name is straight up small bird that carries you across. What is it?
A
It's like,
disproportionately small gap.
yeah. An entire track in the game just for that.
Toby Fox.
I mean, Undertale is only like, it's measured in megs, not even gigs. So, like, even the PS4 version, it took like 2 minutes to download this morning, if that.
Yee.
Let's visit our friend Napstablook.
Do, 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 do. So, are we going to listen to Spook Tunes or Spook Wave?
Yeah, I want to try that ghost sandwich. I should have saved getting a snack for this moment, but, you know.
You want to experience this moment?
What I am going to use this moment for is I'm going to quickly go get a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. My whole house smells like garlic and it's great, you guys. Hubble Deepfield, my old friend.
I am back.
Hello.
And that moment happened.
It sure did.
We're gonna save Spook Wave. Go play some spook tunes. Now we're gonna listen to some Spook Wave. And now, there's a very important thing we can do. There it is.
These are winks of fear.
You can only do that if you have the spooky music playing.
Thanks, Snail.
It's time for Thunder Snail.
It sure is.
So here's the secret to Thunder Snail. Your snail will never win.
You're encouraging it too much. It's getting anxious.
Your snail literally cannot win Thunder Snail.
It is possible to win, you have to, like, encourage on, like, every 5th frame or something. And make a more frog novel.
Nice. Now, if we were gonna buy a weapon... actually, I am gonna buy this. That torn notebook is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of those ballet shoes and the tough glove. So that I have the space to buy the cloudy glasses. That invincibility is really useful.
It's so useful. Oh, is it time to go to the only place in the game where you can sell things?
Yep. Temmie is a weird fight. So there is a way to know that this path is here. It requires turning on all the mushrooms.
But if you already know where it is, you can just go there.
Yep. I love that joke. You're filled with determination.
My personal favourite Temmie is the one guarding the egg.
Proud parent.
love the mushroom dance.
That's one of my favorite jokes in this game.
Thanks, mushroom. I'm glad mushrooms find themselves as existentially terrifying as I do.
Alright, time to start selling off some of our old stuff that we don't need anymore.
Oh, so you're not going to do the thing right now?
What thing? Gulag?
Okay, yeah.
That's why I'm selling off stuff.
No, you can use the... You've never done this before?
I've done it before.
No, you can... Temmie will buy dog residue for insane amounts.
If you get lucky, yes, I know. Which is why I'm clearing out the box of the other things she will buy first, and then I will start selling dog residue. So that I don't
Okay.
have to use the dog residue millions of times. See, because now I only have to get $200 worth of dog residue.
That's fair.
Hopefully I get... Yes, I got dog salads out of that.
Hell yeah.
I have paid for Temmie to go to Gulag before.
Tem get higher education.
They shouldn't work the way it does, but it do.
It's because Temmie's an idiot.
You know what? I'm just gonna sell the quiche. I don't need it. I'm gonna regret selling that quiche.
I mean, you've got plenty of dog salads.
So the reason you do that is for this. If you ever somehow get that much money, you deserve it. That item basically means you take no damage.
Well, it goes down by 100 every time you die. So, at the point where you need it, it will actually be quite cheap.
But we did the important thing, and we sent Temmie to Gulag.
I'm glad Tem got higher education.
You have to respect Moldbig's boundaries.
You do. Consent is important.
I actually really don't like fighting Moldbigs because sparing them is a multi-step process.
Yep.
Are these always lanterns, or did they change that for this release?
No, I think they're always lanterns.
So because we did the spook tune, or spook wave to Aaron, we can just shoo him away.
Washi was a bit braver.
Joshua, please. There we go.
Washi face.
The dramatic anime reveal.
Come on, kid, figure it out. I love Undyne so much.
You know, having played this game and having context for a lot of these things now,
It's really sad.
it it's amazing how much like stuff is going on behind the scenes that you don't really realize.
Yeah.
I refuse to be mean in this run.
Don't be mean. Be a good child.
Go home, kid. I could have sworn there was a save point here. I guess this. Oh, it auto checkpoints you here if you lose this fight.
Yes. So, It took me and May about 2 hours to figure out this fight.
I'll admit, I went and looked it up. Because at no point in the run, or in my first playthrough, did I use the thing you're supposed to do. Also, Undine's entire thing, the way she acts, makes a hell of a lot of sense if you have the appropriate context.
The appropriate context is unfortunately the bad times run.
No, you get the context in this one for why she's so over the top.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not saying why she is the way she is. That is the bad times run. The context for why she acts like she does is not the same as why she is the way she is.
Isn't it because she thinks anime is real?
Yes. Oh, there's a save point.
So yeah, Undyne's great. I want to make out with that fish.
So the fast way to do this is to challenge her. I'm not good enough to challenge her. I shouldn't be skipping her dialogue, because it's actually really important.
Yeah. At least she's nice enough to give you a shield. Undyne suplexes a huge boulder just because she can.
So, this is the trick. She tells you at the beginning of the fight you can't flee when you're green. But she flips your heart back over to being red.
You have to run away.
This is the second hardest fight in the game. For me. Like, not mechanically, just because no RPG, like, there's almost no RPGs. There are a couple, but almost none that ever expect you to run away.
Ba-doop.
Beep boop.
Beep boop.
And flee again. Crap. I thought I could use an item in that section. The dog residue.
Doesn't a dog residue only heal for one?
It doesn't even heal for one, but it might give me a dog salad. It did not.
Smells
Dog.
like sushi.
Ugh. That's a lot of dog residue.
Yeah, and we already sent Tem to Kuleg.
Tim got higher education.
I'm disappointed in you, Novel. You're pleading with Undyne.
I'm not challenging because I'm not good enough to challenge her.
But that's the proper way to fight her. A little less extreme.
I mean, I have both of the invincibility things equipped.
Yeah, just funny that this is a little less extreme and this is, like, going pretty fast.
Swap me back to red so I can run away, please.
It's alright, he's played a lot of Guitar Hero. Sorry, Rock Band.
Both.
He's played a lot of computer guitar.
Iris!
Not the time.
It's okay, she stops for your phone call.
At least this is the
Oh,
point
one
where
sec.
she's not. Yeah, this is the point.
Yeah?
Oh, Sans. Ooh, I really like the background for this area.
I think the other one is better, but the one from Waterfall is better, but this is very nice.
Yeah.
So you don't have to give Undine the water for the pacifist for the true pacifist ending, but we're being a nice child.
There's another way to do it?
You can just keep moving.
Ah.
So anyway,
Does that still apply if you get a cup of water and then pour it on the ground in front of her face?
I don't know. We're going back to Waterfall.
Yay, river person.
I'm sad we didn't get Dog Boat.
Dog boat? I thought it was cat boat.
The boat can be a dog sometimes.
Hello.
And I thought it was a cat this entire time.
Clear some of that dog residue out.
I will mute myself because I have been given a food and I don't want to eat on stream.
Okay.
Faye, please do not eat yourself, that's gross. Also bad for your health.
It is time to hang out with Undine.
The dialogue portraits are so good in this game.
Yup. Whoopsie doopsie.
Bathroom? But monsters don't need to use the bathroom.
I love Papyrus. He's an idiot, but he's a smart idiot somehow. So there's a couple of things here.
Drink the sword! Drink the sword! Dude! Man, Novel, what kind of ice cream women are you interacting with?
The Undine date is almost as good as the Papyrus date.
Really, all of the dates in this game are just really good.
Except for one. There is one character in this game that you actually interact with on the main story that I cannot stand.
You don't like Alphys?
I do not like Alphys. I will
Fair
explain
enough.
why when we get to her stuff, but
Okay.
also Chrism, just so you are aware, this is a minimal spoilers run.
My
Because I have
apologies.
played from the beginning. No, Alphys is literally the next character we're meeting, so... But yeah, this is a completely fresh save file.
Have you not beaten Undertale before?
I beat it on PC when it first came out. This is the PS4 version. That's why I have the nice border.
And the X button prompts.
Yep. Undine is a nice person at heart.